start recording here. And then do you guys have a presentation that you're sharing?
Sorry, you wanted us to show the whole staff one also?
If you don't have to, I'm sharing it during mine tonight, but if you want to, you can.
I have Meet the Teacher just for pre-K, like it kind
That's
of
fine.
tells. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that was okay.
Sure, and I'm on my iPad. I haven't done this before. Mr. Kuntz asked me to try this on the iPad because we're trying to figure a solution for students. So I'm gonna try to mute myself while you start this.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
Let me. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay, this is just, let me get to the beginning, sorry. This is just Meet Your Teachers. I'm Mrs. Pesty, Miss Haas, right here, and Miss Aridi. I'm the Gen Ed teacher. Miss Haas is the early intervention specialist, and Miss Aridi is our instructional aide in the room. I'm gonna go ahead, and it's just gonna be a little bit about us. I've personally been teaching for 18 years. I've been at Orchard for 8 of those. Here's a little picture of my family and what my favorite colors are. This is kind of geared towards the kids because we want to do something similar with them once, you know, school has started. And then my favorite colors and my animals. Yes, I have a ton of animals at home. My favorite fruit is pierogies, and an interesting fact about me is I love sunflowers. Then Miss Haas, do you want to come off mute and tell about yourself?
Sure. Let's see, this will be my second year at Orchard. I've been teaching preschool students for, gosh, over 17 years. This is my family here. That's my son, Brandon, and his fiance. He's getting married in April. And this is my other son, CJ, and there's me. My favorite colors are here, blue and green. I don't have any pets. My favorite food is pasta or pretty much anything Italian. And an interesting fact is I do love puzzles. I have a 1,000-piece puzzle that I'm working on now. So that's it.
And then Miss Aridi, you want to come off mute and tell about yourself?
Hi, I'm Mrs. Aridi, and I've been in Orchard for 25 years. I was previously the first grade teacher here for a very long time. And now I am enjoying my time with the pre-K students for the last year. So there's a picture of my family, my mom, my grandson. I have 4 children, and I am married for 32 years. My favorite color is pink, or if you can consider sparkly a color, that would be my color. If it's green and it sparkles, I would love it. I have 2 dogs, Chica and Mac. And my favorite foods are like shrimp and pasta. And I love jewelry and sparkles and just trying to be happy. That's me.
Okay, that's our little Meet the Teacher. I wanted to go ahead. Did I stop sharing my screen? Okay, so you can tell we're getting accustomed to this ourselves, so parents don't worry. So this will be our daily schedule. We have an AM class and a PM class. The green is our what we call synchronous. That's our live time. That's when we're actually teaching online with your children. And then the blue would be when they're doing independent work at home. So our schedule is kind of like we have a interactive greeting song. Now, because we have morning and afternoon, we usually do a morning song, but we had to find one that's appropriate for afternoon too. And then we have like our calendar and Haggerty, which is like phonemic awareness. It's like rhyming, letter sounds, things like that. Then we take a little break just because we know the kids aren't gonna want to sit at that screen the entire time. And then we do a read aloud and like our plan theme work, which the preschool has theme based, like when we're virtual for these 9 weeks, our theme for the whole 9 weeks is going to be all about me, the different aspects of the child, just so we get to know them. So when we do get in the classroom, you know, because of being remote, it's a little harder to connect with the kids. So when we do these kind of activities, it's going to help us and them to feel comfortable once they get into the classroom. And then again, we have a little like exercise break, just to break up the sitting time. And then we have breakout rooms is what they're called, or small group one-on-one instruction, which would be in the breakout rooms. When your child is on the computer, which it's helpful if you're helping them until they get accustomed to it, there will be a invitation for a breakout room. And then you accept that. And then you will be working with either me, Ms. Haas, or Ms. Aridi, or you can also be doing the virtual classroom. Now I will go, I will show the virtual classroom in 1 second. So like I said, green is synchronous and blue is asynchronous, which is independent. Now the students eat lunch between 11 and 12. That would be either after or before, depending on what session they are attending. So that gives like that hour to where they obviously be a good time for them to eat their lunch prior to coming or after. Let me get out of this one. Let me share our virtual classroom. Now, sorry, my virtual classroom's kind of small in here. So this would be our virtual classroom. There's different rooms. This would be the main page. Now, what you would do is you see the little arrows. Everything that has a little arrow on it is connected to something else. Now, depending on what we want to present to the children is what's going to be the arrows, because we make different ones. The setup will be the same with the links, but it will have different content. But this is more like the general one. So hopefully these links work, because I haven't checked in a while. But if you click on like days of the week, here, open link, it will take me to, hopefully, say the little days of the week song. Days of the week. And I won't make you go through that whole thing. But then like the alphabet, it goes to like an alphabet song and it reads these books to them. But like I said, depending on the content that we're trying to teach, there will be different links, but it has basic same setup. And this will be housed in Seesaw. Now, Katie, I'm not on my iPad. Would you be able to share your screen because you're on an iPad? And
Sure. You want me to show them?
Show them like what the Seesaw app would look like.
Sure.
What they're looking
If it's on
for.
my iPad, I absolutely will. So let me see here. Share content. Screen. No, hold on. I wonder. Let's see if this works. No. Let me see if I can grab. It won't let me. And again, this is my first time doing
Do you know if I can be logged into the meeting as on my iPad and on my computer? Do you know that? I can.
Yeah,
Let
you
me.
can.
I can. Okay. So
How
let
are
me
you logged
try.
into the meeting right now?
I'm on my computer right now.
Well, then
So
you can actually just show your screen like in front
yeah,
of your
that's
computer too.
true. That's true.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out
No,
how to do
you're
that.
okay.
If I figure it
Okay.
out in the meantime,
So it's gonna be a little. Wait, I got a glare. Sorry. Can you see? Am I getting it? It's hard for me to see.
up a little bit, where the 8 is, up higher actually, Anne. Yep,
Is
where you see
there?
that circle 8, there's a green and yellow. It says class, and underneath it, it says Seesaw, and that's the Seesaw app that students would need to access. And we can actually send a picture out too. We can add that
Right.
for you
And
guys.
then I just want to show them how it would look. Now, I'm logged in as a student for a training we're doing, but this is what your students will see. So here is
I do have,
my journal is what it's called. So these are things that I did in my class. Like I made it's called a Memoji. I responded to a little prompt that the teacher that was teaching our class. So this is everything that your student or your child's going to be doing. Now, I have no activities assigned, but when you go into where it says activities, there will be activities for your student to do. So,
see,
yes.
I do have my Seesaw opened up on my screen if you want me to, I mean,
Oh, yeah, go ahead. That would be
if I
great.
just click this, if I just click the share screen button, that will show what's on my screen right now, right?
Yes, you share screen and then it'll show you little pictures of the different screens that you have open. Like you have a Zoom meeting open and whatever else.
Okay,
Yep,
So-
there you go.
there it is. Okay, so you want me to go into the assignments or?
Maybe show them the activities that are assigned to them. So like you see our virtual classroom is in there. So it can be housed in there. And like I said, depending, it might look different, but it's still going to be the virtual classroom. And then I put a drawing game. I put random stuff in there just because I was playing around with it at this point. So you'll see the activities, see like activity 2, show your math. So that's where they're independent work, whether it's like when we're in breakout groups and they're doing an independent set, 10, 15 minutes, or if it's like when we're doing that, they're independent for like an hour at the end. So that's where I just want to show you where that stuff would be housed. And once we get up and running more, if you guys have questions, feel free to ask us, email us, all kinds of good stuff. We have these meetings, so therefore
Right, we're going to be live.
right, we're gonna be live. So all right, Heather, you want to stop your screen and then I'm gonna show them what Teams looks like.
I'm so glad I know how to do that now.
Isn't it a great feeling?
We all learn by doing.
I will say pre-K's parent meeting has run the smoothest. This is my 4th one. so-
Yay! This makes me feel very good. Okay, so there's something called Teams that we'll be part of, like your children will be part of. Now, I have I'm not even sharing my screen. So it's not as smooth as we thought, Katie. No. Okay.
Yeah, never mind. 4th grade might take the win now.
No, I don't know why it's making me download the app. I think it's because I'm in Safari, but I was going to try to show you maybe if I open it up in Google, it seems to work better
Right, for everybody.
So, sorry, I know it's a lot of clicking and I just want to get to where.
Well, my
Parent-
team.
Parents are going to get to this through the Clever and Schoology.
Now, pre-K is going to be different. They haven't exactly told us, like, as far as we know, Schoology is only going to be used for
Attendance.
attendance. Now, see how I say I have pre-K 2020-21? That would be what your child's group would be.
We don't see it.
Of course, I'm not sharing my screen, probably. Sorry. Okay, let me reshare. I think because I went out of it. Okay, so you can see, obviously, I put a bunch of like fake meeting and stuff. So like Miss Haas could see now. This would be Meet is where our meeting, like, see how it says Ann Pesty has added Jolie to the team, has added Heather to the team. I did a fake pre-K meeting. You would click on that link once you come into Teams. I'm just showing you what Teams looks like when you get into it. Now you'll just have this one. You won't have all these. These are my teams. But there's the little where your student would be housed. And let me just stop my screen. Okay. So now the big everybody's waiting for. Do we have any questions that we hopefully can answer for you? Parents, you can come off mute. We don't have a big class or Zoom meeting right now. Like if there was a big one, usually you always keep on mute.
I'm going to speak up. It's Rebecca Ketty. I actually
Hey.
invited a couple of my parents to the incorrect meeting. It's my mistake. I missed emails. So Curtis's mom and Reynolds' mom, I'm very sorry. Our meeting is actually at 1. So I see you've sat through this, and my biggest apologies to you. So this meeting for us will take place at 1 o'clock. I'm sorry. So the same link that I sent you will be good for that time. And if you're not available to come back, I can meet with you privately or share it with you privately, or I can send you the recording. So sorry, ladies. And sorry to take your time, pre-K.
It's okay. I just have class at 1 and I have class at noon and I have class at 2 o'clock.
No problem. You know what? I'm adding all of our recordings to YouTube, so we can just send the YouTube link to you if that works.
Okay. Again, I'm so sorry. My mistake. I missed it on the message.
No, it's totally
rescheduled.
fine. Nothing to apologize for. You ladies have a beautiful day.
Same to you.
You too. Thanks
Sorry
for being
again.
so nice. It's been a challenge for everybody.
Hey, it's a new way of technology.
I know. But you know what? The kids are better at it than we are, if that is any consolation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The younger, the
All right.
better,
We'll
too.
send you that link, though. No problem.
Thank you.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
So
Sorry. That's okay. It's all right. It happens. It happens.
Miss Ketty, that would be Miss Garcia also, right?
Yes. So Miss Garcia, if you want to pop back on at 1 o'clock, or like she just said, we can send you the link later. So if you're not free, then you can get the right information then. If you're talking, I can't hear you. You have to hit the little microphone button where it says mute or unmute. There you go.
We need to call Anthony Battaglia and tell him that
So
this
if you can follow Miss Garcia, that same link
me to
but at 1 o'clock, that'd be perfect.
it's working.
All right. Sorry for the confusion.
Let me see. Hold on.
Sorry again, pre-K. I'm gonna sign
No,
off.
you're okay. And then Miss Garcia, at the bottom of where your Zoom meeting is logged in, there's a little red button that says leave. You can just leave the meeting because you have to come back to the other meeting.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry about the confusion.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
No parents.
So yeah, we just did that for
I was
nothing.
wondering
No,
who these
we
parents
didn't.
were.
You know what? We didn't do it for nothing. I think we just learned a lot and saw how smooth it really went.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, now you're gonna have a recording that we can send out to all of your
Yeah.
families.
Awesome.
Well, that's true. Okay.
Yeah.
Edit me out. I'm so sorry.
Feel better.
No, it's fine. It's fine. All right, I'm gonna send this.
No, we look like a bigger
you.
team then.
Good. All right, guys, we'll see you later.
All
I'm
right.
gonna
thanks.
And
stop
bye-bye.
recording and all righty. See ya.